Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today for How to Build Your Content Marketing Strategy. My name is Michael Brenner. I'm the CEO of Marketing Insider Group, and you can see my Twitter handle there, so please feel free to follow me at BrennerMichael or tweet any, hopefully some important insights that you might glean out of today's session, and certainly check out more information on marketinginsidergroup.com. All right, so let's get into it. So we're going to talk about how to build your content marketing strategy. So I want to start with just kind of a quick overview of all of the volume of information that's being sent out today. This is actually a SlideShare infographic from a company called Domo in the business intelligence space. And this graphic and some of these stats are actually about 2 years old. And so many of the stats here have increased at a pretty significant rate. But even as of about 2 years ago, just look at a couple of these different stats. In every single minute of the day, we're getting in our inbox about 204 million email messages. Google is seeing more than 4 million search queries. Facebook users are sharing 2.5 million pieces of content. My favorite one is just to the left of 12 o'clock. You can see there that YouTube users are uploading in every single minute of the day more than 3 days worth of video content. So literally more content is being created every single minute of the day than we as a society, the human race, could ever possibly consume. So I want you to think about that in the context of marketing. We all, as consumers, as content consumers, we're tuning out the noise, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a second. But I think it sort of it raises this question: how do you break through the noise? And so we're all familiar with traditional marketing techniques, represented by this sort of sleazy salesman here, that marketing equals promotion and advertising, that we have just the thing that you need, and this is the messaging that we send out to our customers. But I think the point that leading brands are starting to realize when we talk about content marketing is that your brand is not what you sell, that your brand is really an accumulation of all the experiences that we deliver to our customers, and it's not the promotional ones that we're tuning into. It's the ones that educate us, possibly even entertain us. And so as brands, we need to think about our content as the product and not the product and what we're trying to sell. I'll get into a little bit more of that here later. And hopefully you can see this moving GIF here of the way that I think we all feel as content consumers in this world of so much information and so much content available to us, that we just want brands to stop. We just want to stop. We're doing everything possible to avoid promotion in every situation where we're trying to consume content on the web, when we watch TV, when we're listening to the radio, when we're reading anything, we're trying to avoid ads as much as we possibly can. And so I love this quote to kind of sum up the state of marketing today, that we need to stop interrupting what people are interested in, and we need to start creating and publishing and thinking like a publisher in the process of creating content and experiences that people are actually interested in reading and sharing and consuming. I love this quote: content today must compete with pictures of babies and kittens and puppies. And so I've got a little image here of something that I think one of my favorite GIFs here of 4 pugs looking very, very seriously into the camera here. If you're a cat person, then here's a couple of kittens cuddling. But this is, when you think about the kind of content that you're creating as an organization, do you think that it can break through and achieve the kinds of attraction that these kinds of images are achieving? And so the promise of content marketing is to earn your audience versus buying it. The promise of content marketing is to attract an audience instead of trying to interrupt it. So I got a couple of imagine statements here. I want you to imagine that you show up first on the top web searches by the companies or the people that you're trying to reach, by your prospects. When they go to Google, when they type something in to get more educated on a solution to a problem that they